I used to think I was just another stressed out New Yorker seeing ghosts in the machine. You know that feeling when you are sure you are being followed, but you look back and the sidewalk is empty. That was my life for 6 months. Except the sidewalk was my smartphone. My name is Sarah. I am 30 and work in fintech, so I am not exactly a tech amateur, but digital stalking does not care how many firewalls you think you have. It started with random run-ins. I would be at a hole in the wall. Coffee shop in Brooklyn, a place I had never been, and there he was, my ex, Mark. He would just be checking out a new roast. Then the coincidences got personal. I mentioned a specific brand of vitamins to my sister over a FaceTime call. 2 days later, Mark sends a Venmo request for old gym clothes with a note saying, "Stay healthy, those new vitamins should help." I felt the blood drain from my face. I had not posted about them. I had not searched for them. The breaking point was my smart speaker. I was sitting in total silence at 2 a.m., and the ring light turned blue like it was processing a command. I never gave. Someone was not just listening to my music. They were eavesdropping on my life. I took my phone to a private security firm. It took them an hour to find the commercial monitoring software Mark had installed. During our one last talk while I was in the kitchen, he had a mirror of every text, every photo, and a live feed of my microphone for half a year. He was a silent passenger in my pocket. If your life feels like it is leaking, if coincidences start feeling like a script, stop making excuses for them. Your gut is your best antivirus. Do not let anyone tell you you are being extra or dramatic. Get your devices swept. Document the trail. Because today, the scariest intruders do not need a key to your front door. They just need a minute with your phone. I remember the day it all clicked. I was sitting in my apartment, the one I moved into specifically, so he would not have the address, and the doorbell rang. It was a delivery for a pizza pineapple and jalapeno. My exact sad day order that I had only just mentioned in a private voice note to myself as a reminder to eat. I had not even opened a delivery app yet. That is when the glitch became a threat. I stopped using my home Wi-Fi and started writing everything down on legal pads. People at work thought I was going through a retro phase, but I was actually terrified of my own pockets. When the security expert, a guy named Leo, finally showed me the dashboard Mark was looking at, I nearly threw up. It was not just my location, it was the ambient noise levels, my battery percentage, and even a log of how fast I was typing. He was not just watching me, he was studying me like a lab rat. Leo told me that this kind of software is marketed as parental control or employee monitoring, but in the wrong hands. It is a digital straitjacket filing. The police report was the hardest part. The officer looked at me like I was speaking a foreign language when I tried to explain what keystroke logging was. It took weeks of Leo's forensic data to get them to take it seriously. But we got the restraining order. We got his devices seized. The silence that followed was the loudest thing I ever heard. Now I tell everyone, if your phone acts possessed, it probably is. Your intuition is not paranoia. It is a warning system that has not been hacked yet. Do not wait for a sign that is more obvious than a blue light in the dark. Trust yourself. Lock your tech and never ever leave your phone face down and unattended around someone who cannot handle a goodbye.